Hello there, I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and we are on the second half of the final season of Game of Thrones.
Yes, we only got 3 episodes left. And we're getting down to the wire, and that's it.
Yeah.
No more Game of Thrones.
Done. Well, they'll probably spin it off into multiple.
But the story of this saga of Game of Thrones is done.
Yep, coming to an end. And hopefully it ends on a crazy note because, the White Walkers are gone. We've got the Night King down, and that whole story seems to be told. And okay, I get it. Like, we needed to reach the ending eventually.
Right.
But now it's shifted more towards Cersei and what's going on with the Iron Throne, which, sure, I mean, that's what I really want to see happen. We knew we were going to get there eventually. Yeah. But the White Walker's out of the way. Arya Stark is a badass. And now we need to trudge forth to King's Landing to take back the throne.
Yes, this should be an exciting adventure that we're going to go on. And this time we get to see battle between the two. I mean, the other one was kind of half of, because you are fighting against the undead.
Sure.
Whereas this one, now you're fighting against people who can kind of
fight back.
Strategize
back. Well, I guess they did strategize.
Yeah, I was going to say they kind of strategized.
The Night King
already.
strategized. They just did what they did his bidding.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at episode 4 of the final season of Game of Thrones, The Last of the Starks.
Yeah.
Put in a hell of a freaking effort, though, protecting her.
Yeah.
Getting all stabbed up.
Everyone lost somebody.
A lot of pyres.
Yep.
I thought we were tanks for a second. It's like, where'd they get all them tanks? Yay!
Yeah.
Been through hell. I love it! I love how they're each freaking carrying a torch. I love it. It's so good. Hell of a pyre scene. Killing it this final season with the music. Funeral feast.
Yeah.
Lucy and I just want to thank her for...
I'm sure you do.
It's not about that.
You are Lord Gendry Baratheon of Storm's End.
Let it be known.
To Lord Gendry Baratheon.
There you go.
Storm's End.
Oh, I got scared for a moment. Her approach was a little aggressive.
It was. It was just like, you are this now.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
You're not the only one who's clever.
She knows what she's doing. I love it.
We have to celebrate our victory.
Vomiting is not celebrated. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sir Arya Stark, the hero of Winterfell.
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't.
Look at the brothers. I love it.
What kind of person climbs on a fucking dragon? A madman or a king?
Or a queen.
Going against everything she's been trying to accomplish. What?
Oh, no!
Oh. Yeah, drink it up.
Oh, no!
There you go. Hey, how's it going?
All that.
Oh no!
Fucker comes north and takes her from her.
Oh!
Just takes her like that.
He's actually hurt.
I'm Edith again. My heart
He
is
doesn't
broken.
give a shit.
Don't touch me.
You can touch me. I'm not afraid of wild things.
Maybe you should be.
He's over
I'm
it.
done with my drink.
That was fast. For practicing.
Don't shoot.
You're beautiful, and I love you, and none of it will be worth anything if you're not with me.
That fast.
So be with me.
Oh, but I don't think she...
That ain't her style.
That's not her style.
Oh,
I
Be
know.
my wife.
Damn, Arya put a spell on him. He's like, I love you. Marry me, Rebecca.
You'll be a wonder. That's not me.
And you have to understand that. Come on.
How about Tormund Giantsbane?
He's jealous.
Grown on you?
He's jealous.
You know what happens when you drink too much?
It's bloody hot in here.
Oh, excuse me. It's kind of warm.
Oh my gosh. She's like, what's happening?
Move aside.
I love the bond that formed.
Yeah.
And it moved to the next level, which I didn't think it would. I thought they'd both be dead in the last episode. So I haven't thought this far ahead. Oh, dang. Finally, someone that's not your sister.
I'm sure he's had...
No, but I
in
mean that he
between.
actually cares about. I mean, if he doesn't accept the crown and just keeps it, you know, suppressed, will Sam say something?
I have to tell Sansa and I.
Sansa
Oh, no.
will want to see me gone and you on the Iron Throne.
Yep.
Don't do this. Please.
We can live together.
I've just told you how.
Give them the opportunity, and they will cast Cersei aside. We'll surround the city.
Turn the city against her.
You command, we will obey.
Going with it. He's going with it. Oh, still so much headbutting.
Yeah.
We need a word.
Uh-oh.
We needed her army. Her dragons.
Seeing
You did
it
the right thing.
with all eyes.
Yeah.
And we're doing the right thing telling you we don't trust your queen.
You have to swear you'll never tell another soul.
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
I'm happy that you'll finally have to climb for it. Do you know how long I've waited to tell tall person jokes? To climbing mountains.
The climbing mountain.
What's she like down there?
What? That's not your concern.
I haven't been with a woman for years. Give me a morsel.
You're a dog.
I am the
Morsel.
imp, and I demand to know.
I knew you were fucking her. Pair of tall blonde.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's
no.
both of them,
Broad of
too.
Blackwater.
And I will belt you.
See, I don't believe you do that.
You couldn't do it on your best day, you one-handed fuck, and your best days are long gone.
Oh, you broke my nose.
I did not break your
Ah.
nose.
How do you know?
Because I've been breaking noses since I was your size, and I know what it sounds like. Now listen. Your sister offered me River Run.
Hygon, are you mad?
It's better than being dead.
He's not going to kill us. He wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
That's it.
For fuck's sake.
What?
On your own?
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't
He
tell
told
him.
you not to do it.
What if there's someone else?
No, come on.
Better.
Oh, no.
You weigh as much as two fleas fucking. I'm taking the free folk home.
Going back?
The women down there don't like me. It's where he belongs to. The
He's
direwolf
gonna
has no
take him.
place in the south. Will you take him with you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure he knows how it happens.
Man, everyone's just parting ways.
They'd be like, if it's a girl, we're naming it Arya.
Bye, puppers.
How many others know?
Including us?
8. And then it's not a secret anymore.
No,
It's
y'all know.
information.
No, what? Oh, man.
Oh, no. That's another one down.
What are you gonna do? Oh. No!
Dang.
No, 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 no!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Come on,
What are you
Tyrion.
gonna do?
You're a survivor.
You gotta, yep, you gotta. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Jeez.
No.
Oh,
Oh, my
I
God.
thought it was over. Oh.
Oh, no.
Scooped her up?
Yep,
It's
I
happening
guess
all
so.
so fast.
And Cersei Lannister refused.
There you go. Yeah, play up the politics to
I
her.
should know him to blame when the sky falls down upon them.
With what? Your
It's not gonna
your
work.
one dragon?
It's not gonna work.
I will act in their interest, no matter the personal cost.
Represents the people.
So what happens to her?
Please,
Oh,
don't.
should have said anything. What to do, Jamie? Go back? She knows it's a one-way ticket.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
They're there to just talk?
Oh no. Tries to see if he would flinch.
Oh man.
Oh my god. What is he?
If you have any last words, now is the time. Dracarys!
Oh no.
This was quick.
Yeah.
You're just
Don't
pushing
do
all
it.
Danny's buttons now.
I know you want to go for it, but don't do it.
What are you gonna do?
Ah.
So yeah, that definitely did not go well for the survivors of the battle at Winterfell. They ended up basically just getting snapped once again and losing a ton of their people, as well as some of them just going home after the battle.
That's true too, but I also feel like I feel like they needed to slow down a little bit. I know that she wanted to get there, but they also need to kind of think about it too. And I think that she was kind of going headstrong. She's like, you know what? She was high on winning the battle. She's like, you know what?
Right.
We won this battle. I think we can do it again. And it's like, no, like take some time and figure it out. And I mean, even now when they kind of rushed to it, they saw that they kind of need to step back and figure out a way to infiltrate her castle and take her out.
That's the problem, though, is that Sansa did try to tell her that, hey, we need to kind of recuperate and rebuild just morale, if anything.
I mean, I get it that they need to kind of strike while
right,
it's
but at the same
hot.
time, Daenerys said that Cersei is getting stronger as time goes by. Stronger with what? All her people are just there chilling, waiting for somebody to come. Like, it's not like they're gaining more and more people, amassing an even bigger army.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
even-
just waiting there the entire time. So you could have taken time to recuperate. If anything, Cersei should strike because you guys are beaten after the battle, and
That's
then you're
true.
just going to go running into King's Landing. What are you doing? Like, even like them trying to
fight
tell
them on
her,
their own turf.
yeah, like don't do this, and they did it, and that was one of the options too, is fight them on the battlefield, like meet them out there, and try and take them down versus the home turf advantage,
Right.
because clearly the home turf advantage is going completely against Daenerys and her ragtag group of survivors. Like they are not able to rise up with the numbers they have now. So we need more people to show up. Obviously, John's going to show up, and it's going to end up, I think, being infiltration. I think infiltration's the only way.
Infiltration by the Hound and Arya.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to spearhead that whole getting into the actual castle, and again,
The more we get closer to this, the more I think that Arya is going to be the one to
I don't think so.
take her out.
I think that Arya got the
or
Night...
Jamie.
It's Jamie. I think it's going to be Jamie. I think Arya got the Night King, and that kind of solidified for me. I didn't think it'd be Jamie because I thought he was going to die at the Battle of Winterfell, but he survived. Therefore, I'm like, oh yeah, well then it's got to be Jamie, because I feel like Arya will be, like, if anything, a distraction when Jamie does it. Because yes, you're right. Arya and Hound, I believe, are going to be the ones to infiltrate it, but Jamie's going to be right behind them. Jamie's going to get in too. He knows how to get into the castle, so he's going to get in there. You're going to be so focused on Hound and Arya that, boom, Jamie's going to swoop in and do something. But I don't know, like, it can go anyway. Infiltration could maybe not even be in the cards. We don't know how it's going to go, because the previews for the next one kind of just has them look up and the dragon's coming. It's like,
that's
well,
true.
we learned that didn't work the first time. You lost a dragon out of it. I do like that we're losing dragons, though. Like, it sucks because I love the dragons, but
Right.
I like it. Makes it more dire on their side when now you're down to one.
Right, and then it makes them more, I guess, kind of even a little
Right.
bit. But
Yeah, because I mean, who was it that said once you saw the dragons, like that's pretty much you knew the game was over.
Yeah.
But now they've kind of leveled the playing
Dwindled
field.
down to one.
Yeah. But yeah, I really do hope that it does work out for some of them in the next episode. In the final episode, all bets I think are off. I think that's when you should go ahead and just massacre whoever you're gonna massacre. I would love to. I'm thinking there'll be more alive than I anticipated would be come in the end because we need survivors.
Right.
But at the same time, if you're gonna do it, like let's save it till then because sure, the Battle of Winterfell was basically taking off a lot of B characters versus any of the main players.
Yeah.
So I think they'll keep continuing as we saw in this episode. They'll keep continuing doing that until we get to the final episode, and then it's just all bets are off, and we're gonna get hopefully some big character loss or self-sacrifice.
Hopefully it's a good ending.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good ending because that's the thing is we're all in this together.
I mean, to be fair, like even if there isn't a whole lot of death, I just hope that it's a good ending.
Right, and we've been let down in terms of certain series in the past going out, and then there's just some that you absolutely hold up as these are amazing endings, and you're happy to revisit and go all the way through. I still like Lost's ending, but granted, man, it took way too long to get there and got way too crazy in the end. This one's simplifying.
Moved off of the beaten path and then came back.
This one seems to be more simplifying everything. Like all of a sudden they're at King's Landing, and I was like, oh damn, that was fast. Yeah. Like and it started feeling that way in the more recent seasons, where we're kind of doing the quick jump to the next location instead of actually traveling and taking our time. But I feel like everything is going so fast, moving so quick.
Kind of have to.
Yeah, you kind of have to wrap it up, and you only have two episodes left. So the next two, it's going to be a double punch of Game of Thrones loss, hopefully, and excitement.
Yeah.
Really looking forward. Good moments here too with Brienne and Jaime.
Yeah.
But even ripping them apart again. And the farewells in this episode were pretty good. And it's crazy because I didn't even I thought the wildlings would actually go forward and help fight, but it makes sense.
I was gonna say it makes sense for them because I mean they did go out there to help because essentially the Night King and all of them,
that's their war.
That was their that was their war. They were with that. They know what happened over on the other side of the wall.
That's true.
So now that war is done, they're like, you know what? The other part is
all right. Now we're gonna head back where it's not our queen,
right? It's like we're free folk. We don't.
Right.
We don't.
And if John needed to call on them, he can call on them because they'd be there for John versus the Seven Kingdoms.
Right.
But yeah, so it makes sense. I just didn't think about it that would end up happening, and it's like, oh damn, you are losing quite a bit of your people because I mean. You got the wildlings that were running for their lives, and now they can go back home. So it was actually a nice, heartwarming thing to see. And they took Ghost with them, too. So Ghost gets to live a long, happy direwolf life, which is exciting. But I can't wait to find out what happens. Like you said, only 2 more episodes left. And it's so cool because Jaime Lannister is actually coming to Phoenix Fan Fusion
he is.
The week after the series finale hits. So for him to be able to like finally talk about it, and it's a week after, so it's like you should have watched it clearly.
Right?
Why haven't you watched it?
Spoilers if you haven't watched it.
So he can finally talk like out in the open air about everything like the week after it happened. So we're going to be there for that. So guys, if you are going to Phoenix Fan Fusion, look for us there. We're going to be roaming around from the 23rd through the 26th. Keep your eyes peeled. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets you these full episode watch-alongs as well, so you can watch them with us for the things that we had to cut out to hit the 10-minute limit. Thank you guys so much. Be on the lookout for our next episode of Cobra Kai reaction. Episode 4 as well, I think. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.